went back home to Valenzuela, sat beside my Lolo's chair, where he first played me that music that became my oldest prayer. He just smiled and didn't say much, but his eyes said all I'd need, that the voice he always heard.
Good evening, judges. Good evening, everyone watching around the world. My name is Rouelle Cariño. I am from Valenzuela City, Philippines. And I am back. You know, the last time I stood on this stage, I was so nervous I could barely breathe. My hands were shaking, my voice was shaking, everything was shaking. I was just a 15-year-old boy from Valenzuela who had spent his whole life singing quietly in places where nobody important was listening. In my Lolo's living room, in our small home, in the hallways of my school, when I thought nobody could hear. And then suddenly, I was here, under these lights, in front of these judges, in front of the whole world. And I thought, Rouelle, what are you doing here? But I sang. And something happened, something I am still trying to understand. After that night, I went home to Valenzuela, back to my school, back to my classroom, back to the same desk, the same friends, the same ordinary life. Nothing looked different from the outside, but inside, everything felt different. Because for the first time in my 15 years, I knew something I hadn't known before. I knew that my voice was not just mine. It belonged to other people too. And that is a feeling. That changes you forever. A few days after the video came out, I started reading the comments, and there were so many more than I expected. And I read every single one. But one comment made me stop completely. At Linlabao-2J wrote, Rouelle Cariño, only 15 years old, great personality, incredible golden voice, stunning, very talented, outstanding performance. I read that comment so many times, not because of the compliments, but because of the words. Great personality, because nobody had ever described me that way before. I was always just the quiet boy, the shy boy, the boy who sang alone. And someone who had never met me saw something in me that I hadn't even seen in myself yet. And I thought, maybe there is more to Rouelle than even Rouelle knows. To at Linlabao-G2G, and to everyone who left a kind word, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because on the days when the doubt came back, I went back to those comments, and I remembered that people believed in me, real people with real hearts, and that kindness is something I will carry for the rest of my life. My Lolo. He doesn't say much. He never has. But after everything that happened, he called me to sit beside him one evening, in his chair, the same chair where he first played Matt Monroe for me. And my Lolo looked at me, and he said, Rouelle, you know why Matt Monroe is great? I said, because of his voice, Lolo? He shook his head. He said, no, because he made people feel less alone. That is the only thing that matters in music. Not the voice, not the technique, not the stage, just less alone. I am 15 years old, and my Lolo just taught me everything I will ever need to know about music. In one sentence, before I sing, I want to say something to every person watching. If you have ever felt too small for the dream inside you, too young, too ordinary, too quiet, please hear me. I am 15 years old. I am from Valenzuela City. I am as ordinary as it gets. And if I can stand here, you can stand wherever you need to stand. Comment, the boy came back below if you believe that a dream has no age limit. This performance is for my Lolo, who taught me that music is about making people feel less alone. for my mama, who told me never to hide my voice, for at linlabao-G2J, and every person who saw something in me that I was still learning to see in myself. And for Matt Monroe, whose voice crossed 60 years and found a boy in Valenzuela and changed his life forever. Now, with everything I have, please listen.
I wasn't sure I'd return, but here I am, and here you are, and that is everything. I went back home to Valenzuela, sat beside my Lolo's chair, where he first played me that music that became my oldest prayer. He just smiled and didn't say much, but his eyes said all I'd need, that the voice he always heard in me was finally running free. And all the comments, all the kindness, all the words you left for me became the reason I came back here, became the reason I believe. The boy came back with more than he had before. The boy came back and knocked on every door. I left someone wondering if the world would let him in, but you opened up your hearts to me, and now I'm back again. The boy came back. The boy came back. Someone wrote about their Lola lying sick and far from well. Said she heard me sing and smiled once, had a story she could tell of being young and full of dreaming of a world that felt brand new. In that moment I remembered why I do what I do. It was never about the stages, never about the golden light. It was always for the moments when a song makes something right. The boy came back with more than he had before. The boy came back and knocked on every door. I left someone wondering if the world would let him in, but you opened up your hearts to me, and now I'm back again. The boy came back. The boy came back. For my mama who stopped worrying the morning after everything. For my Lolo in his favorite chair, who heard me finally sing. For the Lola in the hospital, who remembered being young. For every quiet dreamer who hasn't shared their song. Don't wait until you're ready. Don't wait until you're sure. The only way to find your voice is to walk through that door. And if they say you're too young, smile and let them hear, 'cause nothing answers any doubt like a voice that's crystal clear. The boy came back. The boy came back. The boy came back. And this time, the boy came back. He is never, never leaving. my Lolo, for my mama, for the Philippines, for every dreamer still afraid to sing. The boy came back, the boy came back forever. From Valenzuela back to you, the boy came back, the boy came back, came back.
I don't know what to say. My Lolo told me that music is about making people feel less alone. And standing here right now, feeling what I feel in this room, I think I finally understand what he meant. Because I don't feel alone, not even a little. Mama, you were right. I should never have hidden my voice. To everyone watching tonight, whether you are here in this theater or watching from home in the Philippines or working somewhere far away, missing the people you love, please know something. You are not forgotten. You are seen. And there is a 15-year-old boy from Valenzuela City who sang tonight because of you, not for fame, not for applause, but because my Lolo said music makes people feel less alone. And I wanted you to feel a little less alone tonight. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone who needs it. Because somewhere out there, someone is having a hard day. And maybe this is exactly what they need to hear. Maraming salamat from Valenzuela City to the whole world. Thank you.